Hi, this is Raina. Thank you for joining me on my crochet channel. This Halloween I will make the Little Spider Tablecloth. This is easy and quick to crochet, and it makes a great Halloween decoration. In this tutorial we'll make the smaller one here, and it measures about 10 inches on each side, and it's very easy to add stitches and repeats to the pattern to make a bigger one. This one is 13.5 inches on each side, and we'll make it in 2 steps. First we crochet the little spider pattern with 3 repeats, and then using contrast color we'll make the chain fringe for the edge. And I'm using Baton's hamster yarn. So this is 50% hemp and 45% cotton. One ball has 100 grams, 190 yards in it. This purple color is called grape. My orange color here is called mango, and black. Crochet hook is size 3.5 millimeters. And let's get started. In this tutorial I'm going to use the color called Dove Gray. Start with slip knot and chain 52. And 52 chains is for 3 repeats of the pattern. So if you want to make the piece wider, you can add 14 chains for each repeat. So to make 4 repeats of the pattern, for example, you'll start with 66 chains. And first row we need to double crochet in a 6 chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one. Chain 1, skip 1 chain and double crochet in the next chain. Chain 1, skip 1 chain, double crochet in the next, and this repeats on the first row. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet. And you have 24 of these squares on the first row. Second row, chain 4, turn, double crochet in the next double crochet stitch, and it's gonna be also these little squares. Chain 1 and double crochet in next double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and repeat. And third row, actually each row now starts the same way. Chain 4, turn, double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next double crochet. That's always the same in the beginning of each row. But now on third row, chain 5, 3, 4, 5, and next we're going to make the 3 double crochet cluster. So yarn over, skip next 2 double crochets, 1, 2. In the next double crochet, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, leave last 2 loops on hook, 2 more times, yarn over, in the same stitch pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops, and 1 more time, yarn over, insert hook in same stitch, pull up loop, yarn over, pull through first 2 loops. Now we have 4 loops on hook, yarn over and pull through all of them. Next, chain 5, 3, 4, 5. Skip next 2 double crochets, 1, 2, and double crochet in the next. This one here. Chain 1 and double crochet in the next. And now repeat. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip next 2 double crochets, 1, 2. In the next, this one, again make the cluster. Start first double crochet, start second, start third, and now pull through 4 loops on hook. Chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip next 2 double crochets, 1, 2, double crochet in the next. Chain 1 and double crochet also in the next. And one more time, chain 5, skip 2, 3 double crochet cluster, chain 5, skip next 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the next, and to end each row we have 3 double crochets. So first chain 1, then second, chain 1, and the last one, find this second chain from this stitch, skip 1 and make that double crochet in that second chain to finish row. Row 4, chain 4, turn, double crochet in the next double crochet, chain 1, double crochet in the next. Now chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and single crochet here next to this cluster. You insert the hook through the space, but next to the cluster. as close as possible. Then you chain 1. Now skip the cluster and single crochet on the other side in a space next to it. Chain 4, 4, and here we do 2 double crochets, 1 chain between, double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. Now repeat this part. Chain 4, 2, 3, 4, single crochet next to the cluster, chain 1, skip the cluster and single crochet in that next chain space, and chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and repeat 2 double crochets one more time, 4 chains, single crochets, and then finish the row again with 3 double crochets, chain 1 between, 2, and the third one goes in that second chain from the stitch. Row 5 starts the same with 4 chains, turn, double crochet. So here I didn't mention these 4 chains in the beginning of each row count as the first double crochet and then 1 chain, then 1 chain and 1 more double crochet, chain 4, 3, 4, and now we make 3 single crochets, first one in the single crochet, next in a 1 chain space, and third in the next single crochet, chain 4, 2, 3, 4, and 2 double crochets, chain 1 between, again chain 4 and 3 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 4, continue with 2 double crochets, 1 chain between, and repeat one more time, 4 chains, 3 single crochets, 4 chains, and finish the row here again with 3 double crochets, 1 chain between. And now row 6, chain 4, turn, double crochet, chain, double crochet, and we're going to make the clusters again. First chain 5, 3, 4, 5, and the cluster will go in that middle second single crochet we made. So skip the first, yarn over, make the cluster in here, the middle stitch, same one with the 3 double crochets. And chain 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 double crochets here, and repeat, chain 5, then cluster in a second single crochet, chain 5, and 2 double crochets. Then repeat one more time, 5 chains, cluster 5 chains, and finish the row, 3 double crochets, 1 chain between. And row 7 is the last row of the pattern. Chain 4, turn, double crochet, chain 1 and double crochet. Now we continue with 1 chains and double crochets. So 2 double crochets go in this first 5 chain space. Chain 1, then double crochet 1 here, chain 1 and double crochet second in here, chain 1, and next double crochet goes on top of the cluster, so you insert hook in that stitch to make the double crochet. And here again 2 double crochets, always chain 1 between. First chain and second chain, and here the usual double crochet in a stitch, chain, double crochet, and repeat, chain, 2 double crochets in 5 chain space, so 1 and 2, chain, then 1 double crochet in top of the cluster, chain 1 and 2 in the next 5 chain space, chain 1. Now repeat till the end of the row. And now we need to repeat the rows 3 through 7 for the next pattern repeat. So 3rd row we did the double crochets as always, then chain 5, 3, 5, then skip these next 2 double crochets and make the cluster in the next double crochet. You see it's right on top of the previous repeat cluster. And chain 5 again, and so it repeats. I am going to make 3 repeats. So I started this row here, it's the second set of 3 spiders, and then I'm gonna make 1 more set here, and then we finish with these 2 rows of the squares again, and we'll meet back for the last row once you have finished this 3rd repeat here. And I finished 3 repeats of the pattern. 1, 2, 3. This is total of 17 rows, and I'm going to make 1 more row 18 and start the same, chain 4, turn, double crochet in next stitch. And now we just do the chains and double crochets. And when finished with this last row, going to cut off yarn and fasten off. And now we can do the edge. I'm using my orange color for this one. Make a slip knot. And I'm going to join it in this upper right corner here. And join it with a single crochet stitch. Now chain 1, single crochet in same space, chain 1 and single crochet. So we make 3 single crochets in each corner. And the first round of edge is chains and single crochets, but I'm counting my stitches differently on these sides, the upper side and the bottom, and the side edge. These two are different, so let's do the upper side here first. After the corner, chain, single crochet next space, chain, single crochet next space, chain, single crochet next space. And when I've done 3 chains, single crochets between, then I don't chain, I will go to the next space and single crochet. Now again, chain and single crochet next space, chain, single crochet next space, chain, single crochet next space. I did 3 chains, and now I don't make a chain, I will go to the next space, single crochet. Again, chain, single crochet next space, chain, single crochet, 3rd chain, single crochet, and now single crochet in next space. 1 chain, the 2nd chain, and 3rd chain, and don't chain. One, 2, 3. But now in the corner here, I always do the corners the same. So single crochet, chain, 2nd single crochet, chain, 3rd single crochet. And now this side. I'm going to make 3 chains again. So 1, then single crochet next space, 2, single crochet next space, and 3. After 3 chains on this side, in the next space I'm going to make 2 single crochets. Again, 1 chain, single crochet next space, 1 single crochet next, and my 3rd chain. After the 3rd, next space, 2 single crochets. This is the way to even out the stitches, so all sides will be same. Again, 1st chain, single crochet next space, 2nd chain, single crochet next space, 3rd chain, and 2 single crochets. But now here in a corner we'll do the same 3 single crochets and chain 1 between 2 and 3. So, and when you count your single crochet stitches, not the corner ones, but starting with that first one here up to the next corner, not counting the corner ones, up here on that first side 22 single crochets, and on this side again, not counting those 3 corner stitches, 21 stitches. And now the bottom side here, we'll repeat that first side. So this one was chain 1, single crochet next space, chain 1, single crochet next space, chain 1, so 3 chains. Now single crochet next space, don't chain, single crochet next space, repeat. First chain, second chain, third chain, and repeat. And counting my stitches, starting here again, I have 22 single crochets. Now the last corner, 3 single crochets, and the last side, again count the chains. First chain, single crochet next space, second chain, single crochet next space, third chain, and make 2 single crochets. Repeat this for the last side. And to finish this, I made 2 single crochets here, chain 1 more single crochet in last space, chain, and slip stitch in that first single crochet. When you count here, 21 single crochets. For the second round of edge, we're going to crochet chain fringe, and we start with 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to make slip stitches starting with the second chain from hook, so 5 slip stitches. So insert hook in that second chain, make a slip stitch, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now slip stitch in that next chain space. Here we have this 1 chain here. Also slip stitch in the next single crochet stitch. It's the second one of the corner. And the next thing to do, chain 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1 more than the first one, so I want to be them alternating length, shorter one, longer one, so forth. Next one is again shorter one, and here again slip stitch in a second chain from hook, So we'll make 6 slip stitches on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now slip stitch in that next chain space, slip stitch in next single crochet stitch, and now the shorter one with 6 chains, 3 and 5 slip stitches. Two, 3, 4, 5, and this repeats. Next slip stitch in the next chain space, also slip stitch in the next stitch, and chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 6 slip stitches here. Slip stitch in next space, also slip stitch in the next stitch, 6 chains, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5 slip stitches. Slip stitch in next space and also in the next stitch. So just want to show you, after you're done with the next 7 chains and 6 slip stitches, then you slip stitch in that next stitch and then chain space, because here we did these 2 single crochets without chain. So let's do the 7 chains, 5, 6, 7, 6 slip stitches, and now you slip stitch in this next stitch, single crochet, and then in the next space. We always have to do 2 slip stitches after finishing the fringe parts. So it doesn't matter if the next stitch is, if the next one is going to the space or the stitch. Just make sure to make 2 and then start the next fringe part. This one is 6 slip stitches, 5, 6 chains, 5 slip stitches. And repeat this. Let's see how that next corner will look like. It's not different, you still do exactly the same stitch counts. And I'm here at my second corner. Just finished the shorter one with 5 slip stitches. Now slip stitch in the next stitch and also in the next space. Then I'll do the 7 chains, 6 slip stitches, slip stitch in the next stitch, also in the next space, chain space, and do the shorter one with 6 chains, 5 slip stitches, and just repeat always the same slip stitch 2 between each of these, all around. And I finished the second round of each and just need to slip stitch here in the first beginning stitch and then cut off yarn and fasten off. And this is how it looks before blocking. And I do recommend blocking this piece to give it a nicer shape. So as usual, I will first make it wet, then stretch it out on my blocking mat, attach it with pins, and I like to use some spray starch for a firm shape, and I'll let it dry completely, usually overnight, before removing the pins. And here is my finished piece that I already blocked. Found some tiny spiders here crawling around. I hope you have fun making this little spider tablecloth. You will find the written pattern on my blog. The link is in video description box. Thank you so much for watching and happy crocheting.